Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the next edition of the Michigan Mortgage Cast brought to you by John Adams Mortgage. Today's our 8th show, and we've had some really good success in getting some really great messages out. I'm really excited about today's show because we're bringing some specialized guests, experts in the marketplace on different segments of the market, first-time buyers, move-up buyers, and the luxury home buyers. And I'm very excited to have all the guest loan officers from our specific offices and real estate agents from our offices in the different market segments. So with me today is Karen Shelton, Corey Dye Hale, Troy Bergman, Renee File, Rania Groman, Kathy Brook, and Helen Reasoner. So each segment we'll bring them up and talk a little bit about each one. So first we're going to talk about the first-time buyer market segment with Karen and Corey. And so Karen, let's start with you with regards to first-time buyers. What is the number one thing as a realtor that you look for in first-time buyers, or what suggestions do you have for them?
Good morning, Larry. First of all, when I start to speak with them, the first important thing is to get them approved. Once we discuss what they're looking for, the next step is for me to guide them to John Adams. Specifically in my office would be Corey, and for us to determine which program is best for them based on their qualifications. And in today's market, where there's so much competition going on, it's imperative that they get pre-approved. So we're ready to write an offer as soon as we're able to find a home that suits their needs.
And how early in the process do you try and start that?
Immediately. That's the very first thing that I like to do with them. So I don't want to waste their time going out and having them fall in love with a home and then find out later on they can't have that home. So in my opinion, you have to do that the very first thing.
That's a great suggestion. And Corey, when you're speaking with buyers, whether they're first timers or not, what sort of paperwork is important for them to start preparing for their lender?
Right. Well, it kind of depends on their employment status. If they're, W-2 waged employee, we really need the first 30 days of the most recent 30 days of pay stubs. It's good to have the last 2 years of W-2s just to compare if they've had any income, change in the last 2 years. And then 2 months of the most recent bank statements, all the bank statements, so that we, can determine what we have in assets and what we have available. So that's key in getting a quick pre-approval and a good, a pre-approval that will stand throughout.
Yeah, paperwork is critical, obviously, and in getting the paperwork to the lender quickly and complete is very important. Corey, one of the big misnomers out there is that I need 20% to put down on a home. Although that's great, and the more money down, there's no harm in that. But there's so many programs out there that have less than even 5% down, 3% down. Can you touch on a couple of those for our viewers?
Sure. Yeah, and it, getting in the home is as quick as you can is just good overall because you're building up equity. So sometimes you don't have that 20%, but if you can get in with, we have 3.5% for FHA. We have a 3% down conventional program that also offers a lower private mortgage insurance. And then we also have, we deal with a lot in our market of the first time home buyer assistance programs, which a buyer can come in as low as 1%. And wow. These are all great programs to get that buyer in their home.
Karen, when especially first time buyers, they don't know what to expect a lot of times. They might hear some horror stories out there, or they might hear some good things too, but from a real estate agent's perspective, what are the expectations the first time home buyers should be looking out for? What do you help them with?
Well, I do think it's very important that we educate them because of the stories that they've been hearing, and the HGTV and all of those things make it look so easy. And it's a long road from beginning to end. So I think education really helps. Once we get them approved and Corey tells me what program they're going to use, then we shop the market through the MLS according to those guidelines. And I also have to prepare them for being quick to make an offer in this market. We can't think about it because what's here today will not be here tomorrow. Everything pretty much, even in the first-time home buyer, is very much competitive. There will be highest and best out there. There will be acceleration clauses. And if possible, there will be, in the program they select, if possible, there will be appraisal guarantees. So it's very important to work with Corey and myself and for us to educate them, because every house is going to be a little bit different.
Wow, that's great advice. So kind of in summary with what you're saying, work with a professional, work with people that knows the market, that understands the different programs, gives strong pre-approvals. That's wonderful.
Yes.
And for both the John Adams and Real Estate One websites, they can log on to get pre-approved and fill out forms right on the pages. So that helps with getting information over to us as well. Guys, thank you both very much. Incredible information for our first time buyers out there. Thank you.